Welcome, everyone, to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from now. We'll see what to expect and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. We are going to switch it up a little bit this week. So we're going to start off with the tarot and look at your main energy of the week, and then we'll see what is supporting you this week, what are the blessings this week, any potential challenges that may arise, and then we'll get advice, and then we'll get some more oracle cards and other decks we normally use to get further information for you. But per usual, we're going to start off by setting our intention for the week. So I did anoint this candle here with manifestation oil. So what would you like to manifest this week? What would you like to experience? What would you like to happen? Let's get clear on our intention. We'll send it out to the universe and let this candle burn all the way through. So how about we start by taking a deep breath in, letting that go, and stating out loud or in our mind our intention. All right. You will see this burning in your readings. And now we are going to draw a card for each group so you can use your intuition and decide which reading is for you. What is the card for group number 1? We have 29, inspiration. What is the card for group number 2? 38, playfulness. What is the card for group number 3? 24, fulfillment. Oh, very beautiful. Positive cards coming out. Love to see that. But again, this will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So use your intuition, see which card is calling to you. Maybe it's the number of the card, the keyword, the image, the colors, just a general feeling you have. There really is no wrong answer. Just do what you're feeling pulled to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be down below. Also down below you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you are interested in any of my offerings. I did just launch the 2026 year ahead readings, and they're on discount for the month of November if you're watching this in real time. If not, if you're watching this way in the future, that's okay. There's probably something else going on. You can check out that link and see the current offerings. And there's also going to be a link below for memberships if you want to further support the channel, get more content from me. But I am just so grateful you're here, you guys. Let's get started on your readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Let's see what's going to happen this week for you. Whoa, okay, that card wanted to come out. We're going to put it back in, but maybe we'll see this again. Page of Pentacles. So you were drawn to the inspiration card here, card number 29. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is the main energy of the week? We can definitely see there's something here, the inspiration coming through, but let's get some tarot out. What is the main energy of the next 7 days from when group number 1's watching this? This have the Magician in reverse. Look at that! It did want to come out. I had a feeling it was meant to be upright too. Yeah. Let's get one more. All right. So what I'm getting with the Magician in reverse coming out with the Page of Pentacles upright, I feel like you are starting something new this week. You might be inspired to start a new project, learn something new, maybe even start a new job. So you might feel like, oh, I don't have all the tools yet, I'm not fully prepared for this, but I'm starting on something new and I'm very passionate about it. I'm very excited about this new start, this new beginning. Hmm. And I feel like you're overall feeling very emotionally balanced this week. You're feeling very creative. You're feeling very intuitive. So we do have astrology signs coming through right away. So the magician is associated with Mercury. So this could be like Gemini, Virgo energy. I always see Aries too come up with this card personally. And then we have the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So maybe these are some of your signs or people that'll be in your life this week, or just you embodying this energy. But yeah, very creative, very inspired, focused on something new. Like it could, like I said, maybe some people, are starting a new job or a new hobby. We'll see what else comes through it. I mean, this is a general reading, so what this is could be, different for everyone here. Let's get some cards now for the blessings of the week. What energy is supporting you? What is blessing you? King of Cups. Okay, so this is a blessing here, right? So, and this is further supporting when I was picking up on you being emotionally like in a good place this week. I think your blessing is that things have been a little unstable, things have been a little stagnant. Maybe you've been on like a low end, but I think this week you guys are switching things around. Your blessing is that you're feeling more emotionally stable. You're I'm not saying you guys are unstable, but you're like feeling calm, you're feeling your nervous system's regulated, you're feeling inspired again, less stress, and things are starting to turn around for the better here. For some of you, this could have to do with a specific relationship that has been a struggle because we have both the Queen and the King of Cups showing up here together. So maybe things have been at a low point or there's been a struggle in some partnership and things are going to be looking up this week for you. But yeah, your blessing is that things are looking up. New opportunity, there's change coming, new beginning coming, and you are definitely feeling good within yourself. And for some of you, within partnership, especially with like a water sign, but we have some Sagittarius energy coming through as well. What are some potential challenges group number one may face this week? Okay, the Temperance card in reverse. Sometimes this can be too much of something, too little of something, like a lack of moderation, a lack of balance here. So there might be some points here where maybe, indulging too much. Let's see, let's get a card to go with it. Here, can you clarify this Temperance in reverse, please? Okay. There might be a period of time this week where you start to think a little bit negatively because I think you're going to be beginning something, right? You're in the beginning phases of something here. And you might be like, oh, I'm not good enough with the Magician in reverse. Like, I'm not as like good as these other people. You might be comparing yourself to other people. But Spirit's saying, like, you're not at the end of the road here. You're at the beginning of your road. So don't compare yourself to people who have already completed everything. You're in the beginning phases, whether you just started this week or this is something you started recently. You don't want to compare yourself to others because, you're at different stages of the journey. And that's a big message coming through from Spirit here. So that's some of the advice. We're going to leave this card out. Yeah, look at this. Spirit's really confirming this. You guys are really at the beginning here. You're at the beginning of your journey in some aspect of life. Something new is inspiring you. Maybe this is a new relationship, a new job. Again, take how it resonates to your life. So don't compare yourself to people who are at a different phase. That's the big advice coming through about the potential challenges. Focus on your passion, focus on the inspiration you have this week. Don't let comparison or negative thoughts spiral. I think you're going to be okay because we see that you're pretty good, feeling good emotionally this week. Things are looking up for you this week, but there'll still be those moments, potential challenges, like this will creep up, these negative thoughts and the comparison. So when that happens, just remember that you're at a different phase. And it's actually beautiful to be a beginner at something because you have that beginner mindset. You have a beautiful beginner mindset. And when you need any help, ask a friend, ask someone else. There's going to be a lot of friendly people around you this week, a lot of people that are willing to help you out. So since you are beginning, if you do feel lost or confused, instead of just putting yourself down, ask for help, ask for guidance, and you're going to have beautiful support this week. Love this. Okay. I'm just going to make sure we're centered here. Looks like we are a little off. Okay. And then that 6 cups is a little off. I feel like it is a little off, but camera. To me, it looks straight. But as long as they're all in frame and you can see it, I think we're just gonna roll with it. So thank you, group number one. And that's kind of like your week. Just roll with the inspiration. Go with the flow of your inspiration. It's gonna really take you somewhere great. I feel like you're very inspired, very creative. Things are really looking up for you. New beginnings are starting. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get some Oracle out and other cards here. Spirit, what else do you want to discuss this week? What else is going on this week? We have compassion. Okay, this is Spirit coming back to that point to be compassionate with yourself. Never too late to start something new. But again, you might be comparing yourself to other people, so be compassionate where you're at. Like, how would you treat someone else in this situation? You'd be nice to them. You'd lend them a helping hand if they're just starting out at the job or at the hobby you do or whatever this is about. You would, treat yourself like you would treat someone else in your shoes. See yourself with that loving energy there. Okay, what else is going on this week? Ooh, wealthy man. So there's, oh my God, in the bottom, I always say this. You guys have probably heard me say this. Whenever gender comes up, Spirit's like, nah, I'm gonna bring out the other one. But these are the two wealthy people cards, both genders. So old people are identified here. There's more money coming in this week. I mean, we do have the page in the Wheel of Fortune here, but you are in a privileged state this week. More money's coming in. So this definitely is supportive of those of you who are like starting a new job or a new way to make money. But in terms of money, things are going well this week for you. I mean, we do see a change in your fortune as the blessing. That could be literal fortune, literal money coming in. If that's a part of your life, it's like where you've been struggling or where you've been at a low point. That's what's moving forward and improving this week. And a lot of you, yeah, it could be money. And again, this is showing a counterpart here because we had the King and Queen of Cups, and now we have the two wealthy people here. So this could just be indicating that your relationship is thriving, or maybe you're starting a new relationship at this time. You started one recently, or maybe you're even meeting someone new this week. And maybe this advice, maybe you're new to the dating game, and maybe your thoughts are like, oh, do they even like me? You're starting to have all those thoughts, like they haven't texted me all day, things like that. Spirit's, calling you not to focus too much on that. And if you need to talk to a friend or someone else who's more experienced in the relationship world, if you haven't been in one recently or something like that. Tell us more. We have the mice. Let's see, how am I going to place this? And then we have the broom with it. I'm going to kind of try and move these over. So that means you're cleaning up your lack mindset. I love this because the mice could be scarcity, lack, and then with the broom, I see this is like you're sweeping that away, you're cleaning that up. So I think you're really improving your mindset here. You're really focusing on that. You're overcoming. I think that's a sign that you definitely will be overcoming this challenge here. But also maybe you're ending a period of time where you have been scarce. Maybe you have been like penny pinching and stuff like that, and that's improving here. Sometimes the broom could talk about arguments. So maybe there has been issues within a relationship for some of you, more confirmation here that the arguments could be coming to an end. The mice takes away whatever the other card is, kind of like, so depending on the order of it. But yeah, so I feel like if there's been a lot of arguments, there's been struggle within relationships within the household, that's diminishing this week. Things are improving. Like when spirit comes through and shows us these messages in multiple ways. So let's get, okay, for those of you in relationship or wanting some love messages, we're going to grab 2 cards for you today. What messages do you have for love, romance, the next 7 days, Spirit? We have guarded. And children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, another thing I'm seeing, literally this could be what it means, but children also are symbolism of new beginnings. So again, some of you are starting new relationships or meeting new people, and maybe, it's a little guarded at first because we've been hurt in the past. We're afraid to open up. So that might be like why you're worrying, like, oh, do they like me? Do they not like me? And it's just because this is new to them. They're not used to opening up. They've been hurt in the past. So Spirit's calling you to be a little bit understanding. This could be you or the other person. You know that this is a new thing, and sometimes it takes time for people to open up. So I feel like going slow, going with the flow, like just, gradually getting to know each other and not forcing anything, is the advice that's coming through for relationships. Now let's get a zodiac card here, just confirm or get more information. Who is important in group number 1's life this week? We have Jupiter, so this is Sagittarius and Pisces energy coming through. And also this is a message further expanding on the Wheel of Fortune well, the word expansion is a big word. Your life is expanding, things are improving, there's more abundance coming to you. More positive times, positive outlook, positive experiences. You're expanding your world, expanding your bank account. But again, this could be confirmation that you're dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces, or maybe this, it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or maybe this is your sign as well. I feel like I have so many decks though. I wasn't going to use this one, but let's get a conjure card. Spirit, tell us more about the next 7 days for group number 1. Oh, this could be more of a sign of who this person is. So this is the King of Diamonds, the bear here. It makes me think of the King of Pentacles. So this could be Spirit saying, okay, they can be an earth sign, more of a masculine for a lot of you. But the bear, the protective energy. Let's just put this underneath Jupiter because I think this is definitely more confirmation. So let's look in the guidebook because it does describe this. So the black bear. In the Cherokee mythos, the bear was generally chief of all the animals in the mountains. He knew the medicines for everything and kept store of them. For this, the black bear represents the King of Diamonds, an older, graying man who can have a violent temper when provoked to the point. Likewise, the king, being head of the suit for money, represents the bank, your store of finances. Like all face cards, his actions in place will be determined by the company of the cards he keeps. Yeah, there's something here. I think this is coming through mostly. I don't see anything with like someone quick to anger here. So I think this is really supportive because based on the other cards, like the description says, of money coming in. This could be a wealthy person coming into your life. You're feeling wealthier, more money coming in, and also leadership energy. And also this could be someone older than you. Let's get some tea leaves now. Tell us more, Spirit, about the week ahead. This card wants to come out. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, there could be someone that you're dealing with that's a little difficult this week in a way. Wow, and on the bottom, new job, career. That's confirmation for those of you who with that Page of Pentacles. When I'm getting with this mule, I feel like you're starting on a new journey this week or in this, time period. Maybe some of you recently started and it's still focusing on it this week, for example. But maybe there's someone in your life that's not wanting to change, or or maybe it's even something within you that's really kind of avoiding the change, even though you know it's something you should do. You should focus on this new job, put yourself out there for dating. It's like you really want something, but maybe you're not changing your actions. That's what's coming through here. And Spirit is calling you to just be open to doing things differently, especially if you're not happy in certain areas of your life. Follow your inspiration, it'll take you to what you need to do. When you follow inspiration, it won't be as challenging to change or to step into the unknown. All right, that's a message for some of you. Oh, look at that butterfly. A change for the better. Yes, when you make the changes needed or that you're inspired to take, everything's going to change for the better for you. Beautiful. Things are, like I said, the blessings this week. Positive changes are coming. And then we have on the bottom, time to act. That's what Spirit's saying. It's time to act on your inspiration. Go after the new things. Focus on what you want. And that is when you're going to, get all this positive change this week. That's definitely advice coming through. We have some Leo energy coming through now too. So I know change is hard for a lot of people, almost everyone sometimes, but don't let the negative thinking or the fear stop you. When you make changes this week, when you focus on your inspiration and you follow your inspiration, everything's going to improve for you. All right. Oh, I forgot to grab the angel number deck. Let me grab that. I do that every time for group number 1. Sorry. Okay, what is the angel number of the week for group number 1, Spirit? Angel number of the week for group number 1. 2323, endless cycles. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. When you make a change, the world around you follows. Oh my gosh, that's Spirit confirming it's time to make the changes. When you make the changes, when you go after something new, that's when everything's going to improve for you. So yeah, this is about you. But you know what? You're going to be following your inspiration and get out of this cycle. The wheel is changing for you. You've been stuck on the low end of the wheel, but you're the low end of the cycle. But by following your inspiration, by making changes this week, that is going to shift. Things are going to improve. That's all over this. It's time to make the change this week. My cat just came over, and I always feel like when she shows up for the readings, confirmation here. All right. She's so smart. She knows around this time she has to take her medicine, and I put it in a treat, Oh, I shouldn't have said that loud, but she knows. She's like, I'm ready for it. Okay. Spirit, what is the crystal of the week? What crystal would be helpful for group number 1 to work with? What affirmation would be helpful? What additional messages do you have? Oh, I don't know if I've ever drawn this one before. No, and you're doing something maybe you've never done before. Kiwi Jasper, communication, self-expression, clarity. This is associated with the earth element and the heart chakra. Found uniquely in New Zealand, Kiwi Jasper is thought to blend amazonite, tourmalines, and quartz into one powerful stone. In this special crystal, the communicative power of amazonite entwined with the grounding qualities of tourmaline and the clarifying quartz. The result, a gemstone that helps you express yourself more clearly even when dealing with difficult conversations. In fact, Kiwi Jasper might aid you on how to better verbalize your feelings, choose a productive tone, and navigate many other aspects of sensitive communication. Ooh, that's definitely helpful if you feel like you're the one guarded a little bit. Definitely. Love that. I approach difficult conversations with an open heart and a calm mind. I approach difficult conversations with an open heart and a calm mind. Yeah, so some of you maybe are having this conversation this week. Maybe you're leaving a job to start something new, or there's something going on. You want to tell someone how you feel. This could be really helpful. So you can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me now. I approach difficult conversations with an open heart and a calm mind. If you guys have this crystal or want to get it, you can. You can work with the affirmation, work with the image, whatever you feel called to do. But now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. All right, pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Not the right time, but it will be, it seems like, for a lot of you. So take how this resonates to your specific question, but I can't help but notice it does say yes on the bottom. So I feel like maybe you're asking about something for this week, and maybe Spirit's like, it's gonna happen, but maybe not this week for you. But again, take how it resonates, use your intuition. And that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. That really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it. So thank you in advance. You can hype the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you. And like I said in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading, like the 2026 year ahead or anything else, you can check it out at kittyrising.com, link below. Memberships link is down below. I'm so grateful you are here, though. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. You are drawn to the playfulness card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So what is the main energy of the week for group number 2? Based on the card you were drawn to, I feel like there's definitely going to be some fun moments this week. Happy moments, but let's see with the tarot here. What is the main energy of the week? The Knight of Swords. Ooh. You are charging steam ahead, like you are making changes here. So we have this like light, playful energy, but I think this might be you getting together to celebrate something because you are making some great progress in life this week. The Emperor, you're focused. You know, you're following a plan, you're making decisions, you're moving forward, and there's a lot of movement here. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving of the knights. The knights can represent rates of motion. And then we also have the Six of Swords, which is a card of motion and movement as well. And you could see they're moving from kind of choppy waters to calmer waters here. And that's kind of like your life this week. You're taking action, you're moving forward, and things are improving for you. So in terms of astrology, so far we have the air signs showing up, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then Aries coming through with the Emperor. And signs like Capricorn energy coming through as well, even though that's not traditionally a sign with the Emperor. But you're really moving ahead. We're going to see maybe what area in your life this is. We'll see what comes through. But whatever you're focusing on this week, group number 2, expect some forward movement here. Some of you may even be traveling this week or planning travel. Maybe maybe even if it's like short distance, to hang out with a friend or see someone you haven't in a while. Or maybe some of you are planning to travel and see your parents. So the Emperor can be like authority figures. That could possibly be parents. Maybe you're planning to see them for the holidays. It's like you're not letting fear stop you. You're just going for it. You're like, you know what? I need this change. I need this opportunity. I'm going for it. So I like this energy for the week. You're like a go-getter. You're an achiever. You're moving forward in life. So let's see, what is the blessings coming through this week? Blessings and supportive energy coming through for group number 2. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming for you. And this is blessings here, right? So you might look at these cards and be like, what? But no, this is showing you a lot of you guys are, maybe you've been really discontent in life lately. And up until this week, maybe you're like, I don't really like this or that. And just kind of apathetic here. But this week, there's some opportunity being presented to you, and you're just going for it. You're like, I don't think you're necessarily like hitting rock bottom or anything like that, but you're hitting a point this week. You're like, you know what? I need change. I'm going to make things better. And a lot of you, there's going to be improvement in your financial status. If you feel like your finances have been like in disarray, have been a struggle, or work has been difficult, that's improving this week. Or maybe you just felt like going into this week, like, oh my God, I have so much to manage. There's so much going on. Maybe you just felt imbalanced, like with your um, emotions, with your nervous system. Those are all being regulated. Things are coming into balance. You're feeling better. Opportunities presenting itself, and you're taking it. You're feeling better overall. I really feel like when I said nervous system and emotional regulation, that really like felt right. So those of you, I feel like maybe you've been just a little dysregulated. Things are coming into balance for you this week. Those are your blessings. Now let's see, what are some potential challenges that could arise? Oh, sorry, I hit the. What are some potential challenges that could arise this week, Spirit? Some of you might get discouraged that you're not getting the results you want fast enough. Like, you've set your intention, you're doing the work, you're definitely doing it, and you are making progress. But some of you might be comparing yourself to others who already have all these accomplishments, that already are like where you want to be. And Spirit's calling you not to compare yourself. And also, be patient. Like, your ships are, you just set things into motion, and that doesn't mean you're not going to get the results you want. So keep focusing on your dreams. Don't compare yourself with others that have all the things you want, because they're at a different point in the journey. And I think there's something here, like, you don't want to burn yourself out either. Just make sure you're resting and everything like that. But yeah, comparison's a big thing that could come up, or not, or like you want instant gratification. Don't we all? But like, the things you're working towards are going to take time. They're set in motion. They're going to be coming to you. So just keep going. Things are improving this week, but maybe you're not getting all the accolades, all the results you want. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. We're talking about 7 days here, so don't be discouraged. Excuse me. What advice do you have regarding this and just in general for the week ahead, Spirit? We have Ace of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords. Yes. So this is advice like we were just talking about, pretty much. You might hit a point where you're not feeling as happy, or you're like, why am I not getting the results I want exactly? Or like negative thoughts start creeping up, comparing yourself to others starts creeping up. And you might also try and talk yourself out of like a new opportunity that's coming. This is kind of like Ace of Cups here. And Spirit's like, don't talk yourself out of it. You're getting some opportunity. You're really moving forward in life this week, and things are really going to get better and improve here. You're feeling better. Opportunities are coming in. And I think there's definitely some opportunity to improve your finances, or just to improve your overall well-being. That's for sure. We have the King of Cups here on the bottom. You're feeling a lot better, and things are going to come into balance for you. So yeah, don't overthink things. Don't let fear stop you from taking new opportunity and moving forward, because there's a lot of forward progress in your life. Things are about to get a lot better, and I think there's going to be moments where you're able to celebrate this and have fun and just lighten the mood a little bit, because I feel like going into this week, maybe things were a little heavy, and I think one of the blessings here is to lighten up the mood, to feel happier, to feel good. Okay, let's get some more cards here. Tell us more about the week ahead. Ease and grace. Yeah, things are really getting easier for you and moving. Like, I feel like things have just been tense. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And things are about to get a lot more peaceful for you. Even though there's a lot of action. Like, I think we might have a limiting belief, like, oh, hard, like, working hard or taking action is just going to be more stressful. But actually taking action on your obstacles in your life, on problems, is actually going to bring you more ease and grace. So I think a mindset shift is something too that's coming through. for sure around that. And when you actually take the action and do the work, it's going to lead to more ease and grace, more time for play. Instead of sitting around just worrying about things, this is a week you're taking action on the things. Like, let's say, for example, you're like, oh my God, my finances suck. I don't like my work situation. I don't like my relationship situation. Instead of just focusing on that, you know, you're taking action on it this week to improve things. You're going to take a good hard look at your finances. You're going to budget, or you're going to apply for that job. You're going to have that conversation with your partner. And you're going to realize that you thought that would be challenging or make things worse, but it's actually going to bring you like so much ease, because I think you've been carrying a lot of tension and worry with you. So you're going to be able to release that worry and take care of things and make your life easier. It's kind of all in our head that it's difficult to make these changes or to do the things. Tell us more. Official person. Wow, we have the Emperor and official person. Some of you may be stepping into some sort of leadership role, or you could be dealing with officials in some sort of way, like going to an office and filing paperwork, or speaking to some authority figure in some sort of way to improve your situation. Talking to someone who has what you want to get advice is something coming through as well. But I really feel like Spirit wants you to know, like, honor and respect and advancement is definitely on the way to you. Let's get some two Lenormands here. Yeah, stability within your commitments. Financial stability within your commitments is what's coming through with this duo here. So stability within your relationship, stability within the career. There could be, maybe a new contract coming for you. But yeah. Yeah, for some of you, I'm seeing this ace here, a new commitment coming through, maybe a new job or a renewal of a relationship that maybe was having trouble after you have that conversation. But expect to be headed towards more stability. Because it's because you're taking action on it, and you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? But don't be hard on yourself. Stability, ease, and grace. Love it. Okay, let's see what. For those of you who are in romantic situations or wanting love, we're gonna get romantic energy for the week. Spirit, tell us about this, please. What's going on in romantic? Here we have patience. Love yourself first. Okay. A lot of us, those of you, I think this is for mostly singles here, but those of you who are really wanting a relationship, wanting love, and unhappy with our love life, Spirit's saying when we love ourselves first, take time to self-care, self-love, and be patient with yourself. Don't try and rush relationships. Don't look at the time and be like, oh, I'm getting to be this age, I need to get married, whatever it is. Don't think that way. Love yourself first. Let divine timing occur. And once you do that, I feel like someone's going to come into your life right away once you're really in that state of self-love. And I know that's annoying sometimes, like, like I've gotten this advice before too. You're like, okay, like, how do I love myself? It's like, sure, we're always gonna we're all our own harshest critics. But I do think it's really important when we love ourselves, it says self-respect too. We respect ourselves, love ourselves, we're able to give ourselves what we need. Then we show other people what we think we deserve or what we know we deserve. And then we draw in healthier relationships, healthier love, real love. So it is important. So that's some advice coming through. To be patient with yourself, love yourself. And when you get into this state of love, self-love, that's really when your romantic life is going to take off here. And those of you who have been working on yourself, the time is coming soon. You're already doing the self-care. You're already working on yourself. I think a lot of you probably are. I mean, you're on a spiritual path, right? You're watching a tarot video. And there is some messaging here that there could be a new commitment, a new stable relationship coming into your life. But instead of being like, when, where are they, or when will this happen? Or if you're already talking to someone, like just really wanting to control the outcome, Spirit's saying just focus on self-love and self-care and take yourself out. You don't need to force the timing or force the person. Like, I think going with the flow is really important here. Having fun. Let's get an astrology card. Who's important? Maybe it's this person or a new person, but let's confirm someone that's going to be in your life this week. Sun, moon, rising. Okay, we have Uranus, so this is Aquarius. Aquarius energy coming through. But also I feel like Uranus is, a bringer of change. And I think there is going to be change coming in your relationships here. For those that are resonating with those messages. But also just change in your life in general. Definitely change for the better, improvement. More ease and grace. I think the official person, Emperor 2, is you taking charge of your life this week. You taking charge, you filling out that paperwork, you looking at your finances, you applying for those jobs, you having the conversations with people you need to have. Yeah, that's definitely a big thing this week. And you're going to realize, like, I know I've said this, but Spirit wants me to like repeat it, like, by taking these actions but that you've been avoiding, it's going to lead you to so much more ease. This is the week to face things head on, and you're going to feel so much lighter. So much lighter because you've been carrying so much with you. The worry, the fears, whatever it is. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Oh, I love that. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Yeah, so, this is a delicate stuff. You're worried about things. Just take it one step at a time and just know everything's going to work out for you and you're taken care of. You really are going to be okay. Okay, there's a masculine energy around you this week. Feelings or relationship with a man. You could have dark features for some of you. And then look at that on the bottom, we have happiness. You're really headed towards happiness. That's confirmation on what we were saying earlier. I love that. Love that. Okay. So much confirmation throughout the reading. Oh, I forgot. I want to grab a conjure card out. Tell us more about the week ahead, and then we'll get into the angel number crystal and yes or no question. Anything else going on this week you want group number 2 to know about? We have the 8 of diamonds with this wood chest. What is this 8 of diamonds? I think this is a fortunate card. Treasure hunting has long been a tradition in the country, whether you're just hunting small trinkets or rumored gold with a dowsing cord. Rightfully, the 8 of diamond foretells more money than the 6 of diamonds. So there's money coming in this week. That's what we're talking about. If you've been dealing with, those of you who have been stressed about money, more money's coming in, especially when we address the issues. We face it head on. We acknowledge our money. We acknowledge our bank account. We acknowledge the bills. We acknowledge whatever it is. Sometimes we just don't even look at our money, and money is an energy. And when we don't do that, then we kind of block it or we don't appreciate it. You can look into money energy and money manifestation, but I see a lot of you are drawing in more money because you're facing things head on. That is confirmed here, and I love that. Yay. Thank you, Spirit, for all these confirmations. But all right, let's get your angel number of the week. Spirit, what is the angel number of the week for group number 2? Look at all these 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4. Blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. I feel like that's what we've been saying. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yes, you've had these obstacles, but you're going to face them head on and realize it's a blessing because you're coming out the other side feeling so good. And again, we have that energy too. The 4 of Cups is what you're overcoming, that feeling lost, struggling in some way. You're going to push through it this week. You're going to see the silver lining of certain things too. And I think a lot of you are going to see a lot of 4s this week. Probably more 4, 4, 4, but 4, 4, 4, 4 here. Okay, what crystal would be helpful for group number 2 to work with this week? What additional messages do you have? What would be a good affirmation? Is it turquoise? Oh, Amazonite. Self-care, boundaries, communication. This is associated with the water element and throat chakra. Known as the Hope Stone, Amazonite has long served as a token of optimism for many generations. This gemstone holds a unique ability to soothe anxiety, quiet toxic thoughts, and help to heal past traumas. Amazonite invites you to step into your feminine side, urging you to break free from self-neglect and prioritize your well-being above anything else. Comes back to that love yourself first, right? Even more, as the throat chakra crystal, Amazonite takes the meaning of self-care to a deeper level by encouraging you to speak up about what you need and set clear boundaries. And then the affirmation is, taking care of myself is not selfish, it's a necessity. Taking care of myself is not selfish, it's a necessity. I love that, so true. So you guys can screenshot that, write it down, say it with me. Taking care of myself is not selfish, it's a necessity. You guys can work with this crystal if you have it, work with the image, work with the affirmation this week if it is resonating with you. But now let's wrap up your reading by answering a yes or no question you have. It could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. All right, pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? You are going in the right direction. Yes, that sounds like a yes to me, but take how it resonates to your question. You are going in the right direction. Yes. Yes, you are group number 2. But that concludes your weekly reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and like this video. That really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it. So thank you in advance. And you can hype the video, leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, like the 2026 year ahead or anything else, you can do so at kittyrising.com. That'll be linked below along with memberships if you want to further support the channel that way. But you know what? I'm just so grateful you're here. I hope you guys know that. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 3 to your weekly reading. You were drawn to this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So let's start off with the main energy of the week for group number 3. It does seem like you may be fulfilling some desire here, seeing the fruit of your labor. But let's see, what is the main energy this week for group number 3? Oh, yes, ships are sailing in. Okay, tell us more. Okay. There's going to be moments this week where there is some turbulence. See, there's turbulent water around this king and a little bit here, which is more on the top, like featured with this in reverse. But with the King of Cups here, look, he's totally fine. He's staying calm. He's not rocking around. So what I'm thinking is there might be people around you that have some stuff going on. Like maybe in the workplace, people will be dramatic, or your family or friends, but I feel like you're doing okay. I think you're like, okay, you're feeling really emotionally well this week. You're able to handle anything that comes your way. That's really the main thing I'm getting. Yeah, maybe there'll be some turbulence around you, but I think you're so focused on your goals that you're able to kind of turn your back on the drama. So I think there might be drama around you, but it's not directly concerning you. And if it is, you just don't really care. You're focusing on the fruits of your labor. You're focusing on your goals. You're not, you're like, I think you've gotten to a point like you're like, I don't care about the drama or all that stuff. Maybe people around you are gossipy or drama and stuff like that, but it's just not phasing you. I think you're in a really good headspace this week and you're really focused on your goals and you're starting to see things manifest. Yeah. Okay, let's get some more information here. What are the blessings coming this week for group number 3? There's a new opportunity. You're feeling good. Oh, all these 4s. Okay. Yeah, you're in a good place emotionally. Like the 4 of Cups upright, they're feeling very discontent with life, very shut out, not satisfied. So this week you're feeling really good. You're able to rest. You're resting. You're feeling high, like good energy, calm, collected. I feel like your nervous system's really regulated. But a blessing coming is definitely an opportunity I'm seeing here because this is kind of like the Ace of Cups here. And then if the card's upright, you don't really see that opportunity, but you're going to be able to see this opportunity presented because you're in a good headspace. You're resting, you're feeling good. And I feel like this opportunity is something related to work. The Four of Swords, this is like an effigy here. This is like honor and respect, like for the knights in war. And I feel like you're being respected and getting recognition for your work, for who you are this week. I feel like your hard work's paying off in some sense. And 4 is a number of, whoa, I feel like this card wants to come out too. We'll place it on here because the next section's the challenges. But yeah, I feel like you're feeling good because you're following your passions, you're following your light. Look, we have all these kings here. I feel like you're really feeling mature. You're like feeling like a leader, whether you're just taking charge of your own life or other people too. If you are in the leadership like role at work, you're doing really well this week. Either way, in both ways. And the salamander too. I'm seeing the symbolism here. It's sticking out to me. Salamanders can withstand fires, like apparently. Like you can withstand any turbulence, withstand the fires around you. You are just focused. See how he's so focused on whatever he's looking at? When in the wands, this is like their passions, their goals, their work. That's you this week. You're focused on your goals and on what matters, and you're not letting the stuff around you bother you. You're very calm, like, and it's really working out for you. I feel like if you guys have been doing mindfulness work, you've been meditating, you've been just doing self-development, whatever, working on your spirituality, it's really working, and you're going to have proof of it this week. Okay, what are the challenges that may arise this week? Potential challenges. Okay, the 6 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, you might have yeah, I think this is kind of supporting that there might be drama around you. I think you might be growing apart from certain friendships or certain people in your life or just certain ways of being. I feel like you've matured a lot. That's really coming through here. You've matured a lot. You're ready to grow. You're ready to level up. You're ready to advance your life. And you might be realizing this week that certain people around you have been holding you back. This could be certain people, but maybe it's certain ways of habits, certain thoughts, belief systems, but you're recognizing that certain things are holding you back. And the thing is, I see you are ready to let that go and move forward. You're not letting it bother you. You're not letting it hold you back anymore. But there might be some delay this week. I think that there's the Ace of Wands in reverse is still like a very high energy card. So I feel like you have good energy, you're focused on things, but there might be a delay or an issue that arises this week. And again, I think it has to do with other people, but you're going to be fine. I think Spirit is confirming that's the challenge this week, but you're not really even phased by it or them. And it's okay to grow. I think you are really ascending here, group number 3. You're really moving forward. And sometimes people just don't do that with us. So let's get some advice for the week. Advice and guidance for the week ahead. These challenges. Yeah, Spirit's calling you to think about where you're putting your energy. And again, I already see where you're putting your energy. You're going to be putting your energy towards your goals and towards what matters to you. I think you're going to realize that it's time to let go of people that are more dramatic or just cause conflict in your life that don't really fully invest in you. And you know what? Spirit's saying everything is changing for the best. Wow, you're about, and if you're like, oh, I don't connect to any people anymore, like, or maybe you've been lonely, like you're about to find your soul tribe. You're about to have a good community. Things are changing, but sometimes, we might have to let some people go along the way. And again, if this isn't specific people, this could be mindset shifts, but you're about to have a big shift in your life. Things are changing for the better. So don't be afraid to let people go or to change where you're investing your energy, because where you're putting your focus, that's what's growing in your life. And I can definitely see that you're focusing on what matters to you, on your goals. And I think a lot of good fortune's coming to you in that area of focus. Love it. Oops, is the Wheel of Fortune kind of out of frame? Let's just like move these over to you. Okay. I just made that look less straight, but I record my phone. I run out of storage, so I take the camera off and upload each video after each reading. So that's why it's not always perfect. I have to redo it every time. Okay, I think we're good though now. I think we're good. Thank you for your patience. You're very patient this week. You're like, yeah, I'm not faced by little things. You're not sweating the small stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, now let me do. Centered enough. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. What else is going on this week? Take a step back. Yeah. Okay. If something's not a hell yes to you, take a step back. And I think that's going to be certain relationships for most of you. If it's not a hell yes, take a step back. Focus on what is a hell yes. And you're going to have hell yes. You're like, yes, I'm my eye on the prize. I want to increase my finances. I want to get that job. I want to work on my fitness or my health. It's going to be different for each of you. If it's not a hell yes, take a step back. I think we can all use that. I'm going to remember that this week too. If it's not a hell yes, take a step back. I kind of want to have that yes over it. Like if it's not, look at this guy, so joyful. If it's not a hell yes, take a step back. Okay. Tell us more. Oops. Oh, well, that card wanted to show itself, but let's see if it comes out again. What else? Spirit. Oh my god, it wanted to show itself. Money's coming. Oh my gosh. I showed more. That was on the bottom of the deck and then it came out in the middle. Yeah, Spirit really wanted that to show. Expect some good luck and some money this week. Oh my gosh, I love it. That Wheel of Fortune saying there is wealth coming. There's fortune coming. Love it. Oh my gosh, the sun. This is happiness, joy, success, warmth. Oh my god, let's get another card here. Okay, yeah. Commit to what brings you joy. Commit to your happiness. Commit to your purpose. You're going to see so much joy and success throughout your commitment. So where you're focusing your energy is really great. And you're shining bright this week. Wow. Ooh, we have 2 aces. Let's see what that message is for you. That's an additional message in Lenormand. There's so many layers. I love Lenormand. Okay, yeah. Spirit's saying whenever confusion comes up or you're not sure what to do, what's a yes? What sparks joy? What's a hell yes? That's what you commit to. That's the additional message. And it's really just more confirmation because I think we've kind of talked about that, right? Okay, let's get a conjure card. Then we're going to get romance messages for those interested in romance. If not, you can stay tuned. And then we're going to get astrology card. We're going to do all things. Okay. Tell us more about the week ahead. Oh, we have the 3 of diamonds. I think every group has had diamonds. Diamonds are generally fortunate cards. Let's read this for you. The feather quill, I think. Yeah. The feather quill foretells that someone wishes to hear from you when it's paired with a king, queen, or jack. Oh, we do have some kings. Alone, it signifies three pieces of good fortune, but warns against throwing your money away. Yeah, there's definitely money coming through. And Spirit's like, yeah, just be careful with your money. But also, there's someone that wants to hear from you, apparently. But I don't know if you want to hear from them. Yeah, I think you're okay. Yeah, this is further going back to the message. Like, you're kind of separating from people because you're like, you know what? I don't want the drama. I don't want the chaos. I want the money. I want the success. I want the health, the happiness, the joy, and I'm going to focus on that. And they're going to notice your absence this week. They're going to notice your absence, but you're focused on making money, and I feel like, or whatever it is, and you really are doing that. You really are. Okay, tell us about any romance messages that want to come through for those curious about romance this week. Okay, we have fear. What is this about? Past life relationship. Okay, what I'm seeing is, especially with someone wanting to reach out to you or whatever, I think there's someone, it says past life, maybe you did have past lives, but I feel like in this lifetime, you know, someone, an ex or someone from the past wants to hear from you, but they're afraid to reach out and they're hoping you'll reach out. But some of you, maybe you're nervous to approach someone, you just feel really pulled to someone. And Spirit's also confirming for those of you who feel that way, there is a past life connection there. And yeah, there's fear involved, like fear with reaching out, fear with communication. But there's a lot of energy being drawn to you. I think for the majority, this is you guys going with that feather quill. Someone wanting to hear from you from the past relationship, but I think you're moved on, most of you at least. And if you're not, then they're afraid to reach out. If you really want to talk to this person, Spirit's calling you to reach out to them because they want to hear from you. So if that's resonating, you know, take with any reading, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Because it is general. There's a lot of people watching this. Okay, but let's get an astrology card. Who is important? Sun, moon, rising. Who's really relevant? Maybe who is this energy coming through for group number 3? Scorpio. Scorpio energy. We are in Scorpio season if you're watching this in real time. Scorpio. Okay. Let's get some tea leaves now. Tell us more about the week ahead, please, Spirit. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. Yes, again, things might be unsettled. Things are around you, but you're not fazed by it. You're ready. You're ready to plan. You're ready to take action. You're not letting chaos around you affect you. You're focusing on what matters and you're hopping ahead. You're keeping what you love safe. And yeah, you're going to overcome. You're going to overcome any obstacles. Oh my gosh. And be victorious. Yeah, because you're focused on what matters and you're going to overcome anything because you're focused. You're focused. You know what you want and you're going to get it. That's for sure. Changes in your life. Yes. You're making the changes needed. Now we have excitement. Yeah. Exciting times. Hell yes, you're very excited by something. And when you follow that excitement, you follow that joy, that's when things they move forward for you. That's when all the fortune comes in, the wealth, the victory. Love that. All right, now let's get your angel number of the week. Spirit, what is the angel number of the week? I realize there's a lot of 3s for group number 3 coming. But what is the angel number of the week for group 3? 2121. That's kind of like 33. Energy levels. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb down an elevator ride. Trust in you. Yes, guard your energy. Don't let the outside things affect you. And you're not. Spirit's saying this so much in their reading. You're going to guard your energy. Don't let the drama, don't let the people around you or the things around you, the chaos, stop you from focusing on your goal. Because maintain discipline. You're about to achieve something great here. Oh yeah, look, 333's on the bottom of the deck. Confirmation. Well, let's just put this one out too. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, use your imagination, unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Ooh. I think that 333 came out to be like, this is for you, group number 3. This is confirmation. All these 3 energy. Right now, let's get a crystal. What crystal would be helpful for group number 3 to work with this week? What affirmation? what further messages do you have? Calcite, orange calcite's great for creativity, passions. Let's do it. So spiritual connection, growth, harmony. Earth element, solar plexus chakra. Calcite, a crystal thought to have numerous variations globally, is a common yet special mineral. Its name originates from the ancient Greek word chalx and the Latin word calx, referring to lime due to its composition of crystallized limestone. Known for its ability to amplify energy, calcite is believed to activate chakras, aiding in achieving a deeper spiritual connection. It is also associated with emotional intelligence, helping individuals navigate life's ups and downs, allowing them to experience emotions without getting stuck in a particular way of thinking by staying calm, like through your emotional stuff. Okay, so during meditation, before a difficult conversation, in relationship check-ins, you can use it. But again, orange calcite specifically is great for creative work and inspiration. And look at this. The affirmation is, I understand and accept my emotions. Yeah, you guys are in such a good emotional headspace. But again, I understand and accept my emotions. So you guys can screenshot that, write it down, say it with me. I understand and accept my emotions. I normally always have orange calcite like right here on my desk. I wonder if I moved it over by where my computer. Oh yeah, it's by my computer. All right. Now we are at the end of your reading. We're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Okay, pause the video if you need more time. Well, maybe you guys already saw it, but we got a yes. The answer to your question is a yes. And coming back to that, hell yes. Say hell yes to your dreams. Say hell yes to your life. Say hell yes. Follow the hell yeses. But yes, everything's going to work out for you. It's all going to work out when you follow the hell yeses, when you let go of energy that's been holding you back. When you don't get drawn down by other people's drama or the negative thinking or the news, whatever it is. But no, the answer to your question is yes, but I feel like it's coming back. Hell yes or no. And if it's not a hell yes, I'm going to take a step back. But wow, this is going to be a good week. I think for all the groups, for all of us, I see this week ahead being powerful and forward momentum, definitely. But that concludes your reading, group number 3. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, that really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype this video, leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. And like I said in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading like the 2026 year ahead or any other offerings, you can check that out. KatieRising.com, links below. Also below you'll find a link to memberships. And I always link the decks, and all the things are in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, I'm so grateful you guys are here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.